Hello everybody, how are we all? How's your Saturday been treating you so far? Hello everybody, how are we all? How's your Saturday been treating you so far? Make sure that everything is okay. Let me mute my desktop audio actually. Right, let me check that's okay. Yeah, seems to be. I sometimes forget that I need to, when I go from being on the Switch or the PlayStation to being on the PC, I need to have slightly different alterations and setups to audio related goodness. And sometimes I forget. So, we have defeated the third gym. Third gym? Fourth gym. How many gyms have we done? How many gyms have we sorted? The fourth gym, which was the water-based one with Crash Awake, but we need to do a little bit of leveling up. So we're going to go have a quick look at leveling up, and then we're going to go into the marsh today and see if we can't get some more Pokemon. So yesterday was spoopy. If you weren't here, we finally went into the joys that is Phasmophobia. Man, this is one early adventure. Hello OP, how are you doing? How has your day been so far? I'm guessing you've just woken up, so therefore it's not too bad. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me, so been managing to catch up with some Genshin bits and decided I would calm down a little bit after it's 9 AM. Ah, fair enough. What are you doing up at 9 AM? I mean, it's great to see you, but I wasn't asleep at 9 o'clock this morning. I had a small little rascal that decided it was time to wake up. Boom. The bird gets low. This is true. This is true. So we played. Were you here for Phasma? I think you were here for some of it. That was a lot of fun. Just a shame about the audio. I'm not quite sure what was going on with that. It was bizarre. Because for some reason, I think, I don't know whether it was my side or whether it was Sorry Girl's side, but it kept you on my 6-hour adventure. Oh no. Yeah, I was finally introduced to Phasmophobia and did the absolute Wade style of gaming, which was to not play the tutorial and just kind of hope for the best. And to be fair, I'm up to level 3, so I didn't do too badly. I did die a couple of times, but I did get spooked a lot more. It turns out, as I expected, I wasn't great with it. If you need to remember, I have Phasmo. Yeah, next time we play it, I will. I'll drop you a message because I'm sure Sorry Girl would not mind having a bit of extra company. Yeah, I was not good. I was very scared. Because I get really into it. So like the actual hunting thing would just be like, okay, let me put this down here. I think it's spawning in here. Like the logistical side of me was fine. And then mine tends to be auditory. Because then as soon as it kind of was around or was making spooky sounds, I was like, oh no, I'm scared. It was fun though. Okay, Rob's gone to level 30, so let's go and swap him out. Little man is still not asleep. Yeah, the only thing is I play on a laptop, so my computer might have a heart attack. I'm sure it'll be fine. To be fair, I'm actually quite surprised that my computer held on. I think I might need to look at Christmas at investing in some kind of different CPU thing, because when I am just using the computer to set up streaming and make sure everything's okay, it's completely fine. The moment I try and stream and then play a game from my computer, the CPU just tanks and the frame rate basically goes with it. So I think I need to invest in something to kind of update it a little bit. Let's swap you with Rob, and Rob can go into the field of box of 30s. Oh no, it's weird, isn't it? There's something about me in relation to playing a game and just watching it. So I will happily sit and watch Ryan and Mark and Sean play all kinds of horror games, and I'm not too bad. But it got to the point where I was physically shaking a couple of times with Phasmo, and it wasn't even like massive scares. It's like, it's just my fight or flight is apparently very heavily weighted towards flight. It was so much fun though, like don't get me wrong, it didn't get to the point where I was like, no, I genuinely cannot handle this, I'm too scared to do anything. I just would just run out of the room. I'd be like, nope, not today. The worst one, I think the worst one for me was at some point when I was on Spirit Box, and normally you go like, where are you? How's that, like, are you young, are you old? I went into the house and pretty much the moment I walked in, it started trying to haunt. And I was like, oh my god, no, get out, get out. I went back in with the Spirit Box and I said to it, are you close? And it just, in my left ear, went, right next to you. Hot. I need to clip that section because I bailed so fast. But there are, I made a couple of clips from yesterday's stream. So one is of me shouting boobs when I died, because you know, what else are you going to shout when you're dying? And then the first one was the first time I died. But I'll have to get a bit where it went right next to me. I do that every time shaking, and I'm level 96. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, Brenda's gone to level... I just have a little man who is refusing sleep at the moment. Oh! Brenda's evolving! Do it! Evolve! So I may end up... I think if he's not gone to bed by the time I'm about halfway through, he's not gone to sleep, I might just have to bring him down. So apologies in advance, we may hear tiny baby. Wow, that's That's a big old Pokemons. Look at that. It's a weird noise. I think I made that noise at some point playing Phasmo. I hate it when it pretend hunts because my heart flips and I run. My friend and I screwed her over. I not have pulled away. You can't not though. Like, I can completely understand. My thing is, because I panic run, I get stuck on things because I'm not aware of my surroundings. So there was a couple of times where the two of the times that I died, one I ran straight into it, and that's because we weren't sure where the spawn room was, and the Ouija board said it was in what neither me nor Sorrigal would have classified that kind of area. It was like a little room at the back, and it classed it as the hallway. You could have met Wade's pretty smart when it comes to... Oh, absolutely. Wade is brutal. He is definitely surviving any kind of horror movie. The rest of them aren't though. But yeah, so it classed like a back room as a bit of a hallway, and as it started hunting, it started heading back to its spawn room. We didn't realise that. I went into that area, and then as I tried to leave, because obviously I couldn't get out, I ended up walking straight into it. So I died in a corner, and then the second time I got stuck on a table as I was trying to run away from it. But I ran past Sorrigal, so if I had moved, it probably would have got her instead. So I'm taking it as like I'm self-sacrificing. I mean, I wasn't at all. But I'm taking it that way. First once I did with my friend, I just hid behind the fridge and my friend was in the open, and I felt like Bob when he said, "Wait, no more," because they're all talking. To be fair, it didn't help either that I forget now that you have to stay quiet while it's hunting. I'm used to the old style Bob, Wade and Mark section where you don't have to do that, like it's not as sound dependent. So I'm literally was running around the living room going, no, 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 no. And then later on I remembered, oh yeah, I'm supposed to keep quiet, aren't I, when it's doing a hunt, not yelling no at the top of my lungs. So I would definitely be the first person dead in a horror film. Let's swap. Let's swap. I should have put Pingu a bit further down because obviously he's watertight. I know what his skin's I apologise in advance if you do watch it. So as I mentioned, there was a slight issue with the audio. So for some reason, and we're not quite sure why, for a lot of it, you can hear me talking normally, and then you can hear me back through the Sorry Girls audio. Oh gosh, Tina Emma died. Apologise to me. Thank you very much. But no, I definitely do that. And then there was I had to leave a couple of times and go on breaks. One, I had to go put Zach to bed, and then because he's had a little bit of a cold, so he wasn't overly in the best of moods. So there's a couple of times I had to go up and try and sort him out. But his fever broke last night, so he's in a lot better mood today. Don't like it when he's poorly. Yeah, I shouldn't. Okay. Okay, to be fair, Pingu grew to level 30 anyway, so I'm gonna put Pingu in. Rocky wants to learn bulldoze. What have we got for bulldoze? User strikes everything around it by stomping down on the ground. Might switch that with all that. Is that quite it's spelled Zach or Zach. To be fair, it's actually Isaac. But I tend to use Zach a little bit more on stream just to kind of keep him a little bit. I don't know. It's a weird. I'm weird like that. Sometimes I prefer to keep to a nickname just to kind of keep a little bit of not so much anonymity for him. And I'm sure I have many times let it slip that his name is Isaac, and I probably will give up on doing that eventually. So it doesn't necessarily have a strict spelling for it. So whichever you want to call it. A lot of it as well is because when we named him that, my mum was like, "Oh, you're not going to call him Zach, are you, as a nickname?" And I was like, "Well, I'm definitely going to do it now." So we do it more out of spite. Yeah, you probably can hear him. You'll hear him a lot in the first hour or so of the thingy stream, because him being him, he decides that it's naturally the best time to make a whole bunch of noise. He had multivitamins at one point, rattling them around. He is my cheeky monkeys. Bless him. Right. Oh, actually, I should have took another Pokemon out, shouldn't I? I am a doofus. He wants to be in the stream. Oh, he definitely wants to be in the stream. It is incredible how much he wants to. He wants to be in it, to the point where you can hear him standing behind me, and because obviously he's picking up on the fact that I'm talking to chat, he's just sat there nattering on constantly. And then the other thing that he ends up doing is he'll come and he'll start tapping on the microphone, so he knows what I'm speaking into. Or he'll try and tiptoe so he can speak into the microphone and talk to everyone. He's a jiggies. So I'm just trying to get some of my people a little bit higher level at the moment. Rude. Rude! For goodness sake. You're all useless. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I sit and I think I see how he is with phones and all these different bits of technology. So he, just purely watching us, he knows how to use a phone. So he was sat watching it and he was putting it to the side of his head. Let me switch to that. And so he was sat with it in exactly the correct position, talking away at it, because obviously he's watched us do it, and then went to go and put it in his back pocket, which is what I always do. It was so funny watching him do it, but like you say, it is very in my head. Same, to be fair. But yeah, it's definitely bizarre how good he is with technology that, you know, he's 2. He can't talk, but he knows fully well how to use a phone. It's like, mate, priorities. No, I don't want to walk together. I don't want to walk with Tina. I want to swap it. Instead, I really want to know how you walk with a fish. Should we say walk together? Okay, apparently the fish don't need to stay in the water. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I would have thought, you know, some sort of water would have been required. Hey, sorry girl. Oh my god, I've been telling OP all about our Phasmophobia stream. Oh my god, it was so much fun. If you go on my channel now, I've made a couple of clips. The one of me shouting boobs when I died, and then what was the other one that I did? The first time I died. And I think he can actually hear you in the background, just being like, what the hell is going on? I was one of those kids where if I got hurt, I would blame others, saying that they would set a trap and I would hit my head with something. That might be the reason I don't have a good memory. To be fair, OP, we joke about that with Zach as well. Like if he falls off the sofa or he hits his head on something, we go, well, doesn't know what trees are anymore. I'm gonna have to bring him down in a minute, I think, because he is not going to sleep at all. I need to swap with you. Oh, but yeah, I had so much fun yesterday. Good, I'm glad you got out of that cycle. It's not good for you to do it to that extreme. Don't you dare go to sleep now, just as I'm about to get ready to come and fetch you. He knows. He knows. I'll play again, but this time my husband is with us. Oh. Just please ask your husband not to judge me. Yes, if you overdo it, you're more likely to cause yourself injury, which then sets you back, which then means you get. It's very easy to get stuck in a cycle where you overdo yourself. Speaking from 30 odd years of experience. Keith is confused. Why am I not surprised? Boom. Oh my god. I mean, like, he's free to he's free to judge me at least a little bit, but be gentle. I've just figured out you can walk with a fish. I'm still not quite sure how it's working. It's kind of weirding me out a little bit. But how? Oh yeah, it's the leveling scam! I almost forgot about that. To be fair, it's been a while since I've used Keith. Hey. Oh dear. But no, yesterday was so much fun. Still never figured out what was going on with the audio. It was really weird. I still reckon it was a ghost. Ghost haunted. A ghost did a haunt. So we're gonna. I can't either. I was so confused. Yeah, because the thing is that it would come and go. That was the weirdest part of it. So we would have maybe 10-15 minutes where you would push to talk, I would say something, and you couldn't hear me, and it would be fine for like 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden it would start up again, and then sometimes it was really loud, other times it wasn't. It was really weird. Might have been you being on a separate device and it might be picked up. So I thought that potentially. But my microphone was being really sensitive as well, because I noticed as I was looking back over some bits that it was picking up my phone signal. But so I switched out at one point. I had everything on my OBS muted, and it was still, so it was only just on game, and it was still picking me up, and it was really weird. It was just really weird. we spent like half an hour, so skip kind of the first half hour. I hope if you're going back to watch it. Still freaked out about this frickin' fish. Doesn't feel right. Oh dear. Yeah, it was just really weird. We couldn't figure it out. But yeah, skip the first half hour. No! Keith! That's true. People heard me too much. People were sick of hearing me. Story of my life. Okay. Keep using TLC. Or a dinner, yeah. I can't think of the... Oh, that's going to bug me now. Well, there was a bit with flying fish. Oh, that was it. It was fairy tale. Maybe it's the fairy tale fish. I don't know whether it's worth. I had trouble rolling me off. Really? I wonder whether it's a game thing then. Because like I said, it wasn't consistent. Because when we very first did it, it was fine. Like when we very first went, when we very first went in, it was absolutely fine. And then that's when it was on push to talk, and then we moved it to where did we move it to? We moved it to voice activation, and then at some point one of us, I think I left in order to set something up, and then I went back in, and then that was kind of when it started. I don't know whether it loaded properly. Yeah, voice activation. Well, I suppose we can, the next time we do it, we'll try it again and see if it happens again. I'm going to have to stop walking with the fish because it's creeping me out. Let's walk with you instead. Actually, no. Yeah. Oh my god, you're so slow. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something that use something that isn't slow as all hell. Right, there we go. You'll keep up with me, I'm sure. Yeah, I was, because that's the other thing, is that it just seemed to be on mine. It was my voice reverberating back, which is just really surreal. I also had my instructions of how to use running shoes. And I feel like that I'm very sad that actual running shoes don't come with instructions. Because I feel like it's needed. How do I not know? Okay, this might sound cruel, but that just looked like a walking chicken wings to me. No worries. Is this the latest one? To be fair, I'm probably going to get frustrated and end up not keeping it out with me because they take too long to do anything. And ain't nobody got time for that. Boom. Yeah, nobody's got time for that. Nobody's got time for that at all. It does look like a walking chicken wings. I think I've just realised as well, do you know the little quiff on the top of Shirley's head? It reminds me of Ryan's hat in Elden Ring. So every time he wore that bloody hat. Did not just allow that to be. I did. Going to spend the night with my husband tonight. Oh, nice! Hope you have fun. I love that ain't nobody got time for that. Absolutely loved it. It's one of my favourite memes ever. We in our house we say it so often. Oh no, we're still awake. It's one of the most like kid versions that I'm because I'm completely out of touch with that. A lot of things that kids are up to. What was it that I just figured out? I only figured out recently that ISTG is I swear to God. I listen to the meme song while I'm grounding in Minecraft or something. To be fair, that is the best place to use that because ain't nobody got time for grinding in Minecraft. You should be able to, without cheating, just instantly know where all the diamonds are, or the entire level just needs to be diamonds. You just gotta make sure you don't pickaxe it with anything less than the correct one. Okay, at least this one catches up. This one keeps up with me. She's finally solved for me. Oh, did I tell you what it was? What else was this? Somebody had said, and it was something that was from like the 2000s. It was like a meme or an abbreviation of something, and I had it was not long after I very first started streaming, and somebody said it, and I was like, what the bloody hell does that mean? And they were like, oh yeah, it was out in 2002, and I was like, wait, it was? It's like, how out of touch am I? Big boomer moment. Yeah, definitely. That was definitely my big boomer moment. Oh, where's that one now? That's not you being in bed, mister. Now it is. And I just don't reply when I get them. Yeah, no, to be fair, if you don't know what it is, it's understandable. It took me a while to know what GG meant as well. It took me a very long time to realise what GG meant. I'm going to switch you out for Joe. Done. I'm hoping soon that I will reach affiliate status, because I'm not that far off now. Oh. That's as an hourlies. Great grandma. To be fair, that does make sense, actually. That does make sense, GG meaning great grandma. I can't remember what I thought it meant. I thought it was literally just GG. Yeah, I didn't think it had a specific meaning. I just thought it meant GG. This is where I lose all my younger crowd. Because everyone's like, how can you not know what that is? I'm sorry. Yawn. Is this for Keith? Is there any point really in learning that? Nah. Let's not bother with that. Let's do a little bit of a quick healies. And I might go into I apologise for the noises that I make in this game as well. Because as it turns out, my thing when I'm frightened is just to kind of go, no! I think I was trying to... Boobs is the only thing you could say, to be fair. I think it got to the point where I think I'm hoping to out-spook the ghost. It didn't work at all. Tell me I'm not imagining this. The Great Marsh's Pokemon seem to be different from the ones from yesterday. Oh, I did hear that. So look, a lot quieter than Mark's, to be fair, yeah. I'm actually quite impressed that I managed to avoid doing a full-on Mark scream. There are shuttle trains in the marsh called quick trams. You should take those if you're going to a deeper area in the marsh. Use a pair of binoculars to look out over the Great Marsh. You can see what kind of Pokemon can be caught and where they are. When you're walking on the bog, you sometimes sink right in. I get so flustered trying to get out, I have no luck catching anything. Oh yeah, that's something I need to remember because that was my issue last time. Right, so avoid that because I've already got side up. I've already got a side up. I've already got a Beedoo. I've already got one of you. Ooh, I don't have one of you though. Oh, that's interesting. Welcome to the Great Marsh, the home of Pastoria's safari game. All you can catch for just $500, euros, pounds. Would you like to play a safari game? Yes. Here are your safari balls. I received 30 of them. We'll let you know when your game is over. Until then, enjoy yourself. Please, off you go on your wild excursion. That's a lot of levelling scam, isn't it just, though? Where would you like to go? Area 2. Was it around here? There's one of these narrow things. Leveling scam! Right. Oh, for goodness sake, more leveling scams. I think I'm always going to know this as leveling scam now. I'm never going to be able to get that out of my head. I think the Pokemon you find here are different over time. Yes, they are. I already know this. Ooh, hello. I could do with one of you. Give me some bait. Nom nom nom. Can you get in? Please? No, okay. Don't run. Can we give you another bit of bait? This is the one part I have never understood. No! You! Frustrate. Oh no, of course I get a freaking leveling scam. That was frustration. Cause I don't want any of these, cause I know that. Ooh, I'll have you though. Right, have some food, get in the ball, and just kindly don't. Just kindly don't. Right, eating. Ah, rude! Guys! Make them stay! Ooh, hello. What are you? You're adorable. Right, if I give you a bit of bait, can you, like, not run? Can you just get in my Pokeball? And just, you know, kindly get in there. Yay! Somebody listened! I was so quiet then because I was concentrating so much. Okay, guys, very quickly. What are we calling our Wooper? It is a boy if it helps. We need a name. We need a name. We could have Rao. Zach? Yes. Zach. Spelled exactly like that. It's Zach. I'm sure that my son would not mind me. Well, I suppose to be fair, it is cute. Send to a box. My local takeaway is attempting to entice me by giving me pizza offers. And I'm like, I'm trying to be good. Please don't. Oh, I found a great ball. Goodness gracious, great balls and Martians. Oh no, 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 no. See? How do I get out? Like... Okay, good. Get out. Let's try that. That's the way I went up in that one. So I'll try this side. I've already got one of you. This was not worth the £500 things. It's not worth it at all. Scam. Maybe it was in... Goodness gracious, Great Ball Supply. I just saw Top Gun Maverick on Thursday. Ah! It's not my kind of film, but I'm always appreciative of people that get to see a film that they're interested in. How did you find it? I've got one of you. Oh, I've already got one of you. I just want something new. Because this is not worth the $500 frickin' I paid to do this. Are you kidding me? Alright, okay, I'm gonna go into a different area. I'm gonna try zone 4. My disappointment is measurable and my day is ruined. The friend you screwed over. Try and avoid the big. Ooh, super potion. Nice. Ooh. Oh, to be fair, the thingy turns into you. Because eventually he's going to turn into that Angelica. Starlies. Want something new. That is preferably not going to be something that I have already either got, or something, the Pokemon that I have already got that it will evolve into. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. Ooh, Pokemon. Ah, at least I found a Pokeball. Actually, I suppose by the time I've done the Pokeball and the whatever, that probably would be 500. Oh, come on. I'm fine. I'm fine. All is well. All is calm. Yeah, I can't wait. I gotta go watch the first mystery. I feel like you're gonna be very sorely disappointed when you come back. Oh, where would you like to go? 6. Right. Oh, okay, Area 6 is where we started. Oh my god. Right. Go. Have another look around. was a waste of time. No. After all that, and all I get is a frickin' whopper. Why have you got 2 bollards though? Why do I feel like that's something? I feel like it's trying to get me to... I'm not going in there. Good morning. Hi Bleach, how's it going? How was your Saturday? How's it been treating you so far? I had the most disappointing trek around the safari area. I can't walk over that, so that was a waste of time. Just saying, I was playing Phasmophobia yesterday, and oh my god, if it wasn't just the most hilarious bit of fun I've had in a while. That's it, right. 25, 11, 10, 5. No. There you go, I want 5. That was it? Yes, please. Thank you. I'm trying to wake up. Oh, bless you. Is it a case of it's quite early for you over there? See, I'm not too bad because it's like 10 to 3 my time, so yeah, Oh! Oh no, Shirley's looking you right in the eye. Why do I feel like that's an intimidation tactic? Being intimidated by my own freaking Pokemon. Yeah, but apart from that, I am doing well. As I said, disappointing round in the Great Marsh. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what to do now. Maybe I should try leaving? People who have done this out. Yeah, it's 9:47. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I can completely understand that. Zach had me up at about 8 this morning, despite the fact I didn't get to sleep until about 11 because I was streaming Phasmo until about 9, 10-ish. I think it might have been about 10, and then I had to catch up on all my Genshin bits before I went to bed, so it was about 11-ish before I went to sleep. But yes, I am all good. Thank you very much for asking. I am just currently lost. I don't know what to do. Do you have anything fun planned today, or? Wow. Yeah. Yes, as much as I love my little man very much, he has no freaking appreciation for the fact that I've had a late night. At all. Where am I supposed to go? Help me! It just says explore the city, and I've explored everything. I've beat the gym. I've been around the marsh. It was a massive disappointment. Oh, hello. Many are the eyes that I have gazed into over the years, be they human or Pokemon, where your eyes swell with compassion, strength, joy, sorrow, and more. The ever-shifting colours in your eyes making you difficult to read. Be playing Ghostwire Tokyo on my stream, that's about it. Oh yes, that's true. I did wake up about 3:30, 4-ish, and had a good old natter with Sorry Girl for a bit. I'm just a simple soul. I let my guitar do all my talking. All I need is music and Pokemon. I can shine wherever I go if I have those things in my life. You are a clown, sir. Trick Room is a Oh yeah, no, yeah. I know that. I remember. That sounds fun. I don't think I've ever played that. I have found though. which is very, 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 very exciting for me, if nothing else. Because I have the new PlayStation Now-esque related stuff. I now have access to a lot of the games that they've got on there, and one of the free ones that I've downloaded is Stray, so I may have to stream me playing that because it's a little kitty cat and it's so adorable and fluffy. I've already spoken. No, I've already spoken to you. Right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What's true about? Oh, I love it. I love Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII was one of the very few games that I had actually purchased on a wide variety of PlayStation stuff because I love it so much. I love it so much. Yeah, see, I never understand the hate that 8 gets. I think the problem is that it was attempting to live on to the after effects of 7, and I think because 7 was so, like, freaking groundbreaking, it was never going to be anything that followed it was never going to be as good. But I quite enjoy 8. Oh, wait, hang on. What was I supposed to do? You were eavesdropping. I was just talking loudly to myself. If I wasn't in a hurry, I'd pulverise you with my Pokemon, but I have to get on my way to the lake ASAP, so you're lucky I'm out. Oh, and listen up, don't you dare follow me. Ha ha ha, guess who is doing a little bit of following? What was that? What did she say? What did she say, don't follow you? Huh? 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 Skull's my favourite. Yeah. I like the characters. Because when we originally got Rufus, we were going to call Rufus Zell, because he was incredibly hyper, and obviously so is Zell. But my mum talked us out of it and decided on Rufus, and then we realised that Rufus was in Final Fantasy VII anyway. So if you've ever seen Crufts, or the American version of Crufts, the animals have like ridiculously long names. So Rufus's full name is Rufus Shinra Deutschland Mayer. Oh, sorry. Shirley looks like it wants to lead. Oh. If our plan works, our boss's dream comes closer to fruition. Our boss's ideal world is going to be created, so I'm not going to waste my time on a nobody like you. Rude! I'm telling you now, don't you come chasing after me. Right. Oh! Barry! I forgot I called him Barry for a second. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not always going to plough into you every time we meet. You've been saying this for 15 years, Barry. I've accepted it. So how's it going, Lady Gamer? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon out to see how buff and tough you are. Oh no! I've got my trait. I'm on the people that I'm trying to freaking train. I'm not gonna be anywhere near strong enough for this. Barry, why are you the bane of my existence? Although I do find the whole premise of Final Fantasy VIII, if you think about it a lot, and the idea of child soldiers is a bit like, oh, hang on a minute. That's one down. Grottle? What the frick is a grottle? Oh, it's the yeah, it's the yeah, okay, I'm with you. Oof. This is going to be effective because, yeah, he is. Gosh darn it. Come on, Shirley. I'm scared of the pig. He's scared of the quiff. Aerial Ace. Don't you be sneaky rocking me. The queef. The queef, yeah. You look queef on its head. Yes. 15 minutes into that. You ran out 3 times. I told you. I am all like, oh yes, I'm so brave, I'm so whatever. I'm not. I'm not, I am dreadfully, like, I'm such a coward. Like, if the sorry girl wasn't there, I wouldn't have made it to level 3. She basically, I'm surprised that she's not telling me that her back's hurting with how much she carried me. It was so much fun. It was so scary, but so fun. I've seen the red lights thing before. The red lights thing. I did that. Thank you. It's very kind of you to say. What red lights thing? Oh, do you mean when I was going around and scanning for fingerprints? Or my dirty light, as it's now officially known as. Where is my son? You're not in bed, mister. Are you kidding me? Don't you dare fall asleep on your changing mat that's on the floor. Oh my god. It's the dots. When you're trying to place the dots and then the little after. Oh! Yeah, to be fair, there's been a lot of updates on it. Yes, I'm going to switch to Tina. Yeah, there's been a lot of updates. I can't keep up with them. Sorry I was able to do it, but for some reason, some weird part of mine, I talk about it later on in the stream, that as I go to place things, it was really strange. I couldn't place it first time, so it happened more than a few times with the book. Yeah, and what was happening? I would say I would put F. And it wasn't working. Yeah, literally, but it wasn't letting me put it up. So that's why I thought there was something I was doing wrong. So I was clicking my mouse, I was pressing F, I was pressing E. As I was pressing G, that's when it launched it. But I noticed that with a couple of times, I would, like with the book, I'd have to drop the book when the light had come up, and then pick it up. And then it would allow me to do it. It was really strange. I don't know what was going on with it, but it happened more than a few times. I told you were setting myself up for failure with this one. Guys, my people aren't doing too bad. Yeah, it was really, because, yeah, I don't know. Self-destruct. Should I bother with that? I mean, it is quite... Maybe replace it with that. Didn't have a lot and still managed to find your way. Yeah, to be fair, like I was impressed with us. I take it then if you've got to the bits where I'm struggling with the dots, you've just heard me run out of that house. Because the thing is, at that point, we were still trying to figure out what was going on with the microphone, which is why you can't hear anything in the background. Because I'd switched off the desktop audio to see if that fixed the issue, but that ironically meant that you couldn't hear anything. could probably stand behind me and literally just go boo, and I will scream hysterically. But yeah, so I have a tab open with Spotify on it. Went onto a so I have it on, and then basically as I go on, I just take my desktop audio off, play it, and off we go. And I like that particular song, the first one that started playing, because obviously with it being 8-bit, it's very 8-bit-esque. So I love that one. I love that particular song. I wish I had this figured out. Oh, don't be daft. You know, oh no. I just come out of a thing. No, I left it muted, so don't worry about it. If I give the illusion that I have any idea what I'm talking about, then brilliant. I don't. Oh, you're throwing it back on the floor, it's alright. But yeah, so there's some, one of them is like 143 hours of different kind of songs. Completely professional. Hashtag professional. Right, does that mean I still have to follow this guy? Chase the grunt heading east to Pastora City. Am I going to be vastly unprepared for this? I get the feeling I'm going to be. Oh well. Let's jump in anyway. 143 hours in 143 like the Monopoly man. Exactly, so that's why it's just like whack it on random, and off we go. I'm going to host you, getting on the road here now. I will have fun, have a wonderful time, and I will hopefully chat to you soon. Love yas. If you haven't already, go follow Sorry Girl. Oh, actually, before you go, I'm gonna do a special. I'm gonna do one of my special shout outs. If it works, it should do. Yeah. Look, you have it clicked. You got a clip. I'll have to send you the link for how I did that, because I don't know how it works. Somebody said, oh, just go on this and it works magically. And I was like, oh, it really does work magically. There we go, you have your own special shout out. Well, actually everybody has a special shout out. Basically all it is when you put shout out and then somebody's name, it comes up with one of their random clips. It's really cool. Yes, I am sad that things like that make me happy. It's more that it works, to be honest. I like it when I have an idea and it actually works. It would take a scientific genius to make something like this. But anyway, have a wonderful date night with the hubby, and I will see you soon. I will do. I'll send you a link. Therefore, our boss who made this is a scientific genius. Dude, you gotta stop talking to yourself. I was just thinking out loud. Do you know, if you didn't think out loud, a lot of your issues would be gone, mate. I can't say anything. I talk aloud all the time. See, even he agrees. You're a persistent pest. I'm getting tired of running away, but I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. So you're just going to carry on running then? You're just going to carry on running then? Where do you go? Excuse me, sir, did you see an annoying little pest with blue hair run this way? That's not me. Did you go this way? No. Did you go down here? No. Did you go this way? Hey girl, hey! Pant, why am I running like this anyway? The new universe the boss was talking about. It's giving me goosebumps thinking about it. So we use this. Dude, you gotta stop. You were eavesdropping. I was only talking to myself. You're persistent too. I'm pooped out from all the running. But I'm not going to battle you. Just battle me and make it so much easier. Then I can find out what I'm supposed to be doing and not doing. Look, just fight me. Just come on. Oh no, you're still on my tail? The lake's within sight. You leave me no choice. My Pokemon will knock you out. Finally! I mean, you're not going to win. I mean, you might win, but you're not going to. You got one Pokemon, you ain't winning, sorry. Hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you, my dear friend. Close. Bro, leave Isaac's food alone, please. You are fed more times than you should be. You are not starving. Really? Really? You funny baby. Is that nice? You eating your fishy fingies? Phew, if I didn't run I could have battled harder. Mate, you had one Pokemon, it wasn't gonna happen. Just accept it. Just accept it. I can't battle anymore, I'm running on fumes. I'll have to give this to the commander. I wish I got to use it at the lake. Are you just gonna let him go? You're just gonna let him go? Ooh, I don't think I'm ready for you. I'm gonna go swap some people out, because, yeah, that's not gonna end well. I know full well that's not gonna end well, because she's the one that used to own my entire existence before anyway. Okay, I think it's time to eat some breakfast. Have some nice tasty noms. And I might be streaming again later on, depending on how events go. So if I am, I will see you later. Enjoy the breakfast. What story is it? Let's do a heal. Let's do a swap around. And then I'll see what happens. Right, let's do a swap round. So I think I'm going to keep Remy in here and keep him near the bottom because he can definitely do with the level up. So we will move Rocky out. Move Vicky out. Move Tina out. I'm going to move Charrot back in. I'm going to move Robin, and then I think let's see what happens with these three. Let's go Charrot first. Rob and Kazma. Right. Okay. Okay. Let's see what happens. Wish me luck, everybody, because I feel like I'm gonna need it. Okay. Also, before I finish on the computer in general today, I want to check how this emulator works. Oh, hello, long time no see. How is your Pokédex filling up? I came to research the folklore about the lake, but well, it doesn't appear as if the lake is open to the public now. Have you heard the folklore about it? They say there is an island inside the lake and that a mysterious Pokemon resides there. No one must enter the chamber of that Pokemon. Sorry to change the subject, but have you seen the group of Psyduck on Route 210? Are you okay, love? Because you just kind of like... Sounds like attempting to have a conversation with me.
Yeah, I thought this was called Try Not to. I thought that it was stupid.
Sorry, I was watching some Mark before I started on my video. Before I started streaming. And he just knocked the thing over. Yes, that's right, by the cafe on Route 210. You've seen that group of Psyducks huddled with their heads in their hands. Anyway, what you should do is use this medicine on the Psyduck. You're working on a Pokédex that will be worthwhile for you. Why are you helping me, and why don't I like it? Why do I get the feeling you've just given me some poison and I'm about to go and kill all these Pokemon? You put the bag of secret medicine in your bag's key items pocket. I went on a big adventure with a Pokédex when I was younger. It may help you uncover the secret behind the mysterious Pokemon you're searching for. I hope you get to meet every kind of Pokemon there is to see. See you later. Aren't you the bad guy? What are you? Why am I confused? Oh, hello. Yeah. Why am I so confused? Right, if this isn't going to actually be a fight, I'm swapping them back round. So confused over what this Cynthia wants. I'm guessing that it's not anything good. I'm guessing that she's going to use that moving the ducks is one way that's going to get to the lake a different way, and that she's actually using it as a way to make her do what she wants us to do. I feel like we're being used. I'm not going to lie. And I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it at all. Right, let's go and see. Not that way then. Let's go and give these berries to this person. Actually, let me give Keith a bit of a quick healies. I'll go give him a quick healies. The healies and the bombs and the beanies. And then, seeing as Zach is not going to go to sleep, I might have to finish this a little bit earlier than I originally intended. Right, 210 was this way, wasn't it? 215. It was 210. Okay, so it was on the other side of it. That's fine. Nope. Sweet. Expected. Awesome. There we go. Psyducks are standing firm, they aren't inclined to move at all. Would you like to use this for dancing? Yes. Cured of their chronic headaches. Okay. Oh good, you used the secret medicine I gave you. Psyducks are known to suffer from chronic headaches, but no one's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Oh yes, can I ask you a big favour? I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there are some rare Pokemon between here and the Celestic Town, so it will be worth your while to go. Okay. Am I misunderstanding what's going on here? Have I completely forgotten who Cynthia actually is? Is she not the person, the bad guy? My grandma has this sort of bossy air about her. I think you'll recognise her right away. Yes, I'm sure you will. She's the elder of Celestic Town. As for the location, look on your town map. You can't miss it. Okay, I'm counting on you. See you again down the road. I definitely feel like I'm misunderstanding what's going on here. So you go up to 10 and then that way. Okay. Fair enough. Right, if that's not going to be an issue then... if this isn't going to be a big fight, I'm going to swap them back around. And then I'm probably going to leave that there for today. Because if Zach's awake, and now he's feeling a little bit better, he's a little bit more mischievous. So I dread to think what kind of havoc he would ensue if he was allowed to remain free. So yeah. Let's move over. Okay, nice. Right. So sorry this ended up being a little bit shorter than I intended. Let me save it. It just ends up being one of those things. I can't guarantee. Sometimes I can't guarantee how. See, I can't guarantee how long he's going to sleep, if he's going to sleep, or when he's going to wake up. So it can sometimes make streaming a little bit difficult. I'm going to come let you out in a second. And because he's still kind of got that little bit of a cold, he's a little bit on the grouchy side. So I'm going to go raid... Let's go raid Jug. Yeah. So please stay with me while we go raid Jug for a bit. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to hopefully try and stream a little bit later on. But apologies if I'm not able to do as much as I intended. But yeah, let's go raid him and see you later. Bye! Bye! Isaac, stop, please.